Now, have you ever wondered why we bring Christmas trees inside? Well, did you know it all started here at Windsor Castle? Wow, this place is enormous, and look at these amazing decorations. It's getting to that time when lots of us who celebrate Christmas are pestering our parents to set up the Christmas tree and decorations. But if it wasn't for the royal family, we probably wouldn't be bringing Christmas trees inside in the first place. It all started with Queen Victoria almost 200 years ago. She is the great-great-great-grandmother of King Charles III. And back in the 1800s, lots of her Christmases were spent here at Windsor Castle. Her husband, Prince Albert, is often credited with popularising lots of our Christmas traditions. So where did the idea of having a Christmas tree in your house originally come from?
Well, it was a tradition in Britain to bring in plants. They would have brought in holly and ivy and mistletoe. Those date right back to medieval times. But the first Christmas trees really came from Germany. And Prince Albert, the husband of Queen Victoria, was a German prince, and he introduced the idea here at Windsor Castle for the first time. And there were prints of his Christmas trees in the contemporary newspapers, so people got to see it, and they, of course, adopted the tradition themselves. The trees would have been decorated at that date with real candles and probably not baubles in the way that we would expect, but with nuts and sweets and small edible things. And then the toys would have been placed around the bottom of the tree, and some of them would have been hung on the branches.
So this tree is incredible. Where does it come from?
It's actually come from Windsor Home Park, and someone has gone out specially to select it for Christmas. So they're looking for something with a really fantastic shape. This one is 20 feet tall, that's about 6 metres. So they have to find one that's really, going to fit this huge space. The tree itself is a living tree, and after Christmas it will go back to the forest and be replanted.
I heard there was another tradition that started with the royals. Was turkey a big thing?
It wasn't necessarily, they didn't necessarily have turkey at Christmas. They would often have beef. James I is responsible, the Scottish king, is responsible for introducing turkey to the Christmas table.
Wow, that was so interesting. I had no idea that so many of our Christmas traditions actually came from the royal family, and it was great to get a sneak peek at some of these cool decorations.